Hey, how's it going? I was going to do more progress on a build that I was doing, the challenge build, but honestly I'm just kind of tired and decided to play a character I wanted to play. We're almost finished with the game, and we should be able to handle Bale when we get to him. It's going. Gotcha. Yeah, it's kind of how I am today. I think last time I streamed, I was in Act 2. Is that right? I've made a fair bit of progress here. Basically just ran it down through Act 3 and 4. Diablo was actually one of the easiest. Where is the... This Might Aura is kind of scary, but yeah, we're doing good. Okay. Oh shoot, my mercenary died. Yeah, just kind of... Diablo is one of the easiest fights that I've had with a character, the Hell version of Diablo. So we really didn't have any trouble. Honestly, in my opinion, Diablo is a little bit harder than Bale in some ways, so just gonna run it down. I don't think I'd got any other like real great pieces of loot either since I played last time. Yeah, same thing that I had before. We really are just gonna get to Bale. We might get a level off the barbarian spirits. And then we'll be able to unlock tear zones, and we can start grinding for XP and getting some more loot. Will make us stronger. Okay, there's a second barbarian camp. Or group. I think I might have missed one on the way here. Yeah, I did. Usually I have some trouble with Diablo. He's one of the more difficult bosses just because he does more damage. Ooh. And I was really surprised that this character had no problems with it, but it's probably due to the level and the gear that I have. Honestly, Storm Shield's stream went poof. Should be good. The level and the gear. Is it alright? Is it alright now, Tomac? Yeah, Diablo is honestly one of my least favorite boss fights. We back, nice. Just because I think it's his lightning storm for me that does it, makes it difficult. Like his lightning blast. That was probably one of the first things that I learned that you just avoid at all costs. But with this character, I could just face tank it. Storm Shield is really good. Blocking his basic attacks and. Yeah, it's just really good. I'm trying to think, Diablo might be my least favorite fight. No, Niflthak. It's definitely Niflthak. Because that dude is not fun, and in Nightmare in Hell, he just one-shots you. I don't think there's any character really that can deal with that, so you just kind of have to play around his corpses. Huh. Oh, I see it now. I see it on the screen. Don't really know why I'm doing this Barbarian quest, because I don't plan on getting the Barbarian NPC. And that's all you get off of this quest is, I think you can hire Barbarians after this. We definitely want to do Anya's quest, save her, because she'll give us more all-res. Very, very useful. Yeah, I think that sounds right. I was thinking maybe 10 or so, but... Oh, hello. There is a curse elite over here. Yeah, I remember you said you hadn't played in quite a while. So now I'm moving through the area there is to do in D2R. I think you said yesterday, or I'm sorry, the other day, you did Ubers too. Cool, cool. What's your favorite rune word? Me personally, I kind of enjoy Ancient's Pledge. Grief. Yeah, that's the next thing I'm working for this character. But those really power rune words are difficult to find, and then by that point you're kind of busted anyway. And Zod, yeah. What were the two uniques? Were they really rare ones, or just not got the RNG to get them? I probably still have a ton of stuff to get, like if I was doing a Holy Grail. That was weird. Yeah, I heard, isn't that the rarest unique in the game, Hero's Might? I heard it wasn't as useful as its rarity would, I think, Stormlash. Well, it's never too late to be what you might have been. Oh, shoot, I didn't. What in the world? I thought I hired him back. Honestly, am drawing a blank. I don't recall what Stormlash is. Man, there is a lightning effect that my game just does not like. Well, it must be some lighting effect. Last time it did this, it was with the bugs in Act 2. Seems like it's something to do with those frozen trolls. Man, this is somewhat of a problem. Goodness gracious. Those things are obliterating my mark there.
Yes, warrior.
My gosh, bro. Just come on, stay alive. Stay alive.
Evening.
Who's the fool that has the aura? Where's the aura coming from? Is it? Oh, okay. Man, she was hiding real good. Well, there's the glacial trail. Look at my screen. Ugh. Yeah, something to do with the frozen creepers, for sure. You're just now joining me. We are in Crystalline Passage. We are almost finished with the game. We just have a few more quests to do and things to see. Oh, jeez. Now we have to go through that again. But I am going to... I think it was this. that kind of helps that fix itself. Gotta head back to town here in a bit. Man, we were running into huge groups of elite archers. Probably should find the waypoint so I don't get jammed back in here like I did and accidentally exited out. There we go. Excellent. Playing Kingdom Hearts 3. It's not bad. It's definitely not my favorite of the Kingdom Hearts games. Actually, Dream Drop Distance, I think, is the one that I just do not enjoy. Yeah, as far as Kingdom Hearts, I think 1 is my favorite in terms of just the whole thing. and 2 is my favorite in terms of the gameplay. But they really go off the deep end with that series. I think after 3, the plot just goes nuts. Well, to be honest, I also don't like the drop system is not great, but I also am not a huge fan of the way that they did the whatever the spirits in that game were.
What do you need?
I actually really liked Birth by Sleep. I think that's the one with the 3 Ventus, Vanitas, or Ventus, Aqua, and Terra. That one's probably up there with my favorites overall. Wasn't Dream Drop Distance like a handheld? Hey, Jaimo, it's a long time no see. Yeah, I guess you could say that they are. It's kind of like a Pokemon mechanic in there, but I don't know. I tried to play Dream Drop Distance several times, and I just never could get it to stick for 3DS. Yeah. I do plan on trying PS4. Yeah, I do plan on trying it again. It's just, I don't know. I never got past the first. I think is it Traverse Town, with where you run into the characters from that one. Yeah, made it to the stream, Jaima. How are you doing? We're just making our way to Bale. The little giggler is shaking in his booties. Yeah, I never made it to past that first town. And I think, oh dang, and I also didn't like the drop system, like where you like dropped, like where you bungee jumped or whatever. There's just a bunch of weird mechanics that didn't hit me. But I never did make it past the first town and started going into the different worlds. Wait, is the Hunchback of Notre Dame in that one? Because I do think I made it to that one. Is that the first one? Jaime, have you played Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, I think I made it to that one, but again, something about that just makes it difficult to stick with me as easily as the other ones. Huh. I think I might need that. What do I have in here? Yeah, we'll also look at these. About to wash dishes. Don't remind me. I have a few that I need. Ooh, a 5-socket axe. And it's an Eden axe, too. Dang it. We definitely do need that axe. we already have a twin axe. Yeah, and it's also combined with the fact that that's where it's starting to get like kind of what I define as off the deep end as far as plot. No, it's fine. I mean, you don't have to make like a big effort to avoid the spoilers. I kind of know what's going on a little bit, but I've played 3. Oh. And I just think the story is it gets a little meh. Like 1, I felt like the story was just complete. It was very like concise, and it had a nice, wrapped up plot. And then 2, I thought was really interesting, and that added like the nobodies. And then it just started getting weird and did not like characters were like, you've seen those, probably seen those memes on Reddit that's like has a picture of Sora and Shion, and it's like this is the same character, and then it's a picture of Ventus and Roxas, and this is not the same character, and you need like a flow chart and a master's degree to figure it out. And I'm optimistic about the new one, but yeah, it is confusing. I'm optimistic, but I do think it's gotten a little convoluted and bloated. Jaime, have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? Oh, and then something else that I just do not enjoy is just the entirety of the mobile game. I've tried to look into that, and the like MMO type thing, and even the plot is just, oh man, nonsensical. And now that is something that I would need like a breakdown on, because oh man. It's really funny because the last time I got super into Diablo, before I got super into Diablo, I was going through like a Kingdom Hearts. Well, it's definitely stretching in my opinion. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Is it to like wiki pages or something? But yeah, I was in a Kingdom Hearts kick the last time I was really into this. So it's funny that we're talking about a Kingdom Hearts stream on a Diablo, or a Kingdom Hearts game on a Diablo stream, because they're like very different in tone. But apparently there is some overlap in fandoms. broke it down and simplified it. Yeah, go ahead and send it. Like I said, I do plan on trying to get back into, well, shoot, like those, and try to like get through Dream Drop Distance and some of that other stuff. I have the Kingdom Hearts, yeah, and I'm definitely a dummy for some of those later titles that get really complicated with character motivations and like I'm trying to explain it in a way like because some characters are parts of other characters. You know what I'm talking about? You got Sora and you've got Roxas, who's like Sora's nobody, but then he's absorbed, so he doesn't exist, but he kind of does. And then you've got like Xion, who's like a copy that was implanted with Sora's memories, and it gets really hard to follow all that stuff. So, yeah. Gotta keep it simple for me. What is this bow? Cuckoo Shikaku. Cuckoo Kachoo. Yeah, I have the collections that they, because of Naminé. What's because of Naminé? Is this dealing with like, Xion or? Yeah, no worries. The Balrog blade. We gotta find this chick Anya so that she can give us our personalized. Oh, that's a good thing too. What should we personalize? Probably this Fortitude or this Storm Shield, I'm thinking. It sucks that it on console it doesn't actually put the name of the player that gets it personalized on it, you know. But I don't know, something. If you're just now dropping in with us, we are in Frozen Realm. We're looking for Anya. We're taking it slow. It's hardcore, so it gets a little spooky. We're also chatting about Kingdom Hearts. If you ever played that series. And it is really funny to me that, you know, there's that juxtaposition between what we're playing and what we're talking about. Oh, okay. I can look it up. You said it was Kingdom Hearts for Dummies. That might be easier to find anyway. I might, after this stream, check out those settings, because it's probably something that I can change, but... Who's your favorite character in Kingdom Hearts? Man, my mercenary is just not very strong. He does not survive very much. Which is weird, these Snowdrifters beat him because they're not even elites or anything. You have two that you hate. Are they not main characters, but are they significant characters? Is one of them Donald? That would be Naminé and Kairi. Huh, that's surprising. Jeez, you... Naminé and Kairi. Naminé's not present for very much, unless she's like in Dream Drop Distance or one of those other games that I haven't played that come later. What's your reasoning behind those? Yep. Yep, makes sense. Go ahead. Fire resist. Nominate messing with Sora's memories and Kairi dying, which makes Sora in Kingdom Hearts 3 spans the power of waking to revive her. But in the end, it's sort of... Yeah, isn't he supposed to be in, like... I didn't finish Kingdom Hearts 3 either. I got... All I remember is I got really frustrated with it near the end because of the, like, cutscenes were just... So, like, I don't even know what was happening. Again, something I plan to return to, just never got around to it. Claymore. Cool. Okay, I think that's Coldenstein or whatever is... No, these are just champions. Just champions. This type of thing really wigs me out when there's like 50 billion of these. And apparently it's wigging out my Xbox too. That's how I lost my last Druid, is I ran into a shotgun blast of those things. Gotcha, okay. I'll try to remember that. Bro, like... I think I'm dead. Something's happening with my... Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I was losing I lost connection or something because I was smashing potions, but I was taking these. That was scary. Oh man. Did not like that. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Is I don't even remember what was like the plot, because I played it. I got it when it first came out, and I do want to say that I despise the. Yeah, I despise the. Or at least at the time, the rods. I can't remember what they're called, but they. I did not like the rods when they came out. When the game came out, and so I think I just blocked off a good bit of it. I think the rods feel better in the hardest difficulty mode, where you kind of need those iframes, but yeah, that was another thing that I had a problem with, is the cutscenes were just so long and so. I mean, they were trying to explain their plot, and you know, there wasn't a way to make it concise. He's talking about Kingdom Hearts 3 specifically. But we have been talking about just the game in general. The past 20-30 minutes. Oh my gosh. You're costing me money, bro. Oh man, they're really good series. I do think a lot of people are put off by the fact that it's Disney characters and think that it's going to be kind of like kiddie. But it's really good, especially the first, like, well, the main series 1, 2, and 3 are really good, and then the. Would you stop dying? And then the spin-offs are hit and miss for some people, because they kind of mess with different mechanics and things. An example would be the first spin-off was Chain of Memories, and it gave Sora like a deck building side thing. And a lot of people are not a fan of that. Alright, we are burning through potions now, so I don't really have a problem with the canon of it.
At your service.
Alright, nice. We got Anya out, now we can get our. So this gives. Yeah, it's 10. 10 res. Okay, I'll keep that one. Pain Shell. Eh. Now we gotta be kind of careful with Kendall Skin. He can hit hard. As can a lot of these things. Jeez, we are hitting a wall here. We have to be so careful. Ancient Axe. Is that a two-hander? I think it is. No. But it isn't one that I want. And he's cursed. I do want to try to take out Pendleskin just for the drop. He might have something really good. No, he did not. Alright, well, let's just go. What level is the Druid? Right now I'm level 89. We should get a level from either Niflthak or the Barbarian Spirits, maybe even sooner. And then probably the next 9 levels will only be through grinding Bales, Minions, or Terror Zones, things like that. Yeah, hopefully. I'm starting to get worried about making it there. I didn't think I'd have really any trouble getting through these next several levels because I wasn't having any trouble before, but the difficulty spikes quite a bit as you move through hell. It just continues to build. He's gonna die. And there he goes. I think we're gonna have to go get somebody else that's better than Chillon. You're disappointing me. Yep. Yep, yep. Keep it slow, keep it steady. Remember the #1 rule, just run away. It is like every few steps is like an elite monster pack. Yeah, run away and have a portal open. Let our mercenary go first. He's like the canary in the coal mine. If he goes down, that tells us a good bit about the difficulty of the monsters we're facing. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Jaime. Do remember to like the stream if you're enjoying the content. I am gonna try to make more content, but honestly I'm just really focused on this hardcore playthrough, and I don't really want to make that videos. Just keep that to the streams. After it would be really fun to make some content for Diablo 2, but I don't want to overload me brain. There we go. Halls of Pain. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. There's just about 50 flares there. Wow. I don't know what the deal is with these effects, monster effects, so late. Wanting to cause my Xbox to have a seizure. Yeah, that was the plan. Is actually was going to work on one of those challenge runs. I made a defensive auras only paladin that I was going to work on, but I'm just kind of focusing on trying to get to 99. And then I'll definitely make some content, because I do enjoy making achievement god videos, which I would make one for this, but I do have some more achievements to get through after I get to hardcore 99. Probably the most time consuming will be beating hell with all the characters. I have 4 left that I haven't done: the paladin, Amazon, sorcerer. Yeah. Yeah, stream it, make a video of it. Yep, that's the plan. I even considered doing speed runs. There actually isn't a record held for speedrunning Diablo 2 on Xbox, so it's kind of wide open there if I wanted to do that. But again, that's something else that I'd have to commit to and make I'd have to put a whole lot of my attention into doing that. You know, I'd have to learn the maps more, stuff like that. It'd just be a whole thing, and I don't want to overextend myself, try to bake too many omelets at the same time. They all kind of turn out burnt. So we're just chilling, taking it slow. Getting to 99. We're not a very fast character, but this character is really safe. Yeah, speedrunning typically isn't my cup of tea either. One thing that I do not like about speedrunning is when they take advantage of like glitching, and you'll see ones where they like 10 minutes into the game, there's a glitch that if you like smash your back up against a wall and like do a backflip and a bunch of other stuff, it like teleports you to the last fight in the game. I'm not a huge fan of that type of stuff, but I am really big fan of Diablo 2, and I don't know, that would be something different, at least for me. Maybe not for like the internet as a whole, but yeah, that's specifically kind of one of the speed runs that I actually have watched is a speed run of Ocarina of Time. Wait, how do I already have... Man. I watched a speed run of Ocarina of Time, and I think that's one of the techniques on that is they... yeah. They use a glitch in, like, the woods or something. It's been a while since I watched it, but... And it teleports you to Ganon's castle because of a, like, thing with the code or something like that, and it just... Like, that's pretty skillful to, like, figure that stuff out and optimize it and that type of thing, but not for me, typically. I haven't really caught any of the randomized ones. Yeah, I'm almost there. Like, I'm seriously considering trying to plan out a speed run and maybe do some streams, like practice runs and stuff. I already, catch other content creators, and I've seen a good bit of Mr. Llama SC. Like, he right now is doing a world record, I think, for that, or practicing it. And I've caught a bit of there's a guy Kano that I caught the other day that holds a good bit of the records. So I'm definitely considering it. Nonsense. It's never too late to be what you could have been. Apparently, Alan Rickman was like 50 years old before he became a household name because of Harry Potter. My gosh, those... Man, it's like a brave... Yeah, I just, I don't want to become a YouTube star or, like, popular or anything. Honestly, I just do this to have some people to chat with about the game while I play it. And I also tend to like the technical side of, like, video editing and, like, the creative process of things like, thumbnails and stuff like that. It's just a fun kind of creative outlet. Yeah, I've been posting videos to YouTube since it was like 2014 or so. And I've taken several long breaks, and which is probably not good for my algorithm or whatnot. But I do enjoy doing it, but sometimes I have to prioritize more important things. Like, look at it, look at it. Exactly, yeah, it does take a surprising amount of time to make quality videos and stuff, and like I said earlier, you don't want to stretch yourself thin. And we got ourselves quite an infestation here. Man, I would kill for some AoE stuff. Yeah, you just gotta prioritize the more, the important thing. The priorities. You gotta focus on the priorities. Oh, good Lord, there's so many flayers. Gotcha. Hey, what's up, Shatterknot? I didn't realize that was you there. It's good to see you. Congratulations, Tomac. That's wonderful. A mesh belt. Is that another Talarashas or no? It is. Dang. Crazy. Pick your next world. What are the choices? Yeah, for right. That's the only kind that I do. No judgment, though. I don't really have a problem with it. What are the choices, Tomac? What worlds you looking at? Did you just start playing 3? Because I'm pretty familiar with the worlds. Are you on, like, Toy Story or Frozen? I think Frozen's a really dull world. I think it's way too big for, like, what actually happens in that one. But, yeah, I don't mind to pick the next world. Arendelle or... Oh, Monstropolis for sure. Let it go. Hold on. Hold on. What world should Tomac go to next in Kingdom Hearts 3? Monstropolis or Arendelle? We'll see what everyone is thinking. Yeah, my vote is on Monstropolis. But, you do you. Nice, yeah. Yep, gotta do that engagement stuff. Okay, we got one vote for Monstropolis, I believe. To be honest, the reason that I picked Monstropolis is because you get that sweet like yo-yo keyblade, and I just enjoy that yo-yo keyblade. Plus, it's not bad. It connects. Isn't that the one that brings? Is it Vanitas? F's in the chat for Haima. Wow, what happened to Haima? Is it because he's doing the dishes? So I'm getting a joke from... Yeah, okay. I didn't know if you were making a reference to that or not. What strain? I don't know if you guys saw my post earlier, but I did have a question of the day. I just haven't. No worries. I mean, it's fine. This, me as an individual, I don't really have a problem with it beyond that it's, you know, illegal or whatever. I don't think it is, needs to be honest. I think there are some legal things that are more dangerous, but it is what it is, and so I just kind of avoid it. Plus, I'm kind of a cheapskate as well. It's probably why I don't smoke or drink. I already have a... Oh, yeah, I posted a thing earlier about... Yeah. And depending on the person... Oh my gosh, I'm not... Look at all these maggots. I'm just leaving. Just you can have that. Yes, okay. We're in the halls of Vought. That's where we need to be. I posted earlier about question of the day. I just hadn't put it on screen. About what your opinion is for like the worst genre of a video game. Me and Shadow Knight were talking about that in his stream earlier, and I thought, hey, that'd make a good conversation topic.
How may I be of help?
So yeah. But yeah, I think that there's a certain stigma attached to marijuana that has made it to where people think it's inherently evil, but do what you want to do. Deal with the consequences. Mobile games. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's. I hadn't even considered that as like a genre when I was thinking of it. But yeah, mobile games in general is just like 90% shovelware trash, and then like 9% is like okay games, mostly ports of games that are not mobile games that just so happen to be in the mobile market for, you know, money's reasons. And then there's a 1% that is just you know, individual. I think it's a. It makes me evil. I'll turn into a devil's lettuce. Yeah. Yeah, I know I read somewhere a while ago that a good bit of mobile games, the reason that they are like that is because there is a select few amount of people, the whales, that, you know, it's kind of like gambling or something like that. You're not looking for quality. You're looking for, I guess you're not looking for quantity of people to like it. You're looking for the whales that have nothing better to do and money to spend. And so you try to put out something that's going to entertain them for a few seconds, so they'll spend $10 to do whatever. And, yeah, that's how you make your money. I do think that the mobile market is, like, really, really underutilized, and it's a interesting platform, but I think because of the way that it works, like, money-wise or, you know, financially, I don't think there's going to change from that. Just buckets and buckets of, like, knockoffs and shovelware and junk. Yeah, I do have, there is a mobile game, or a series of mobile games that I really enjoy, but, it's kind of a niche, genre. If you guys have ever heard of Kingdom Rush, that's a series that I really enjoy and think that it's actually not bad as far as, like, they have an idea, they have a concept for something, and they executed it, and, you know, it's good. It is a little specific, I guess. Have you ever heard of the tower defense, like, genre? It's basically one of those. There's, it's a, I think the studio is called Ironhide. And, I mean, you don't have to look very hard in the mobile platform to see something that's just, like, you know, content for content's sake, or made. It's so transparently, like, you know, mobile trash. But, this one's not. At least to me, I like it. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really good suggestion there, Tomac, about the mobile games. They do be kind of ass. Shadow, I think you said earlier in your stream that you weren't a fan of sports games. I don't know if you specifically meant that you thought it was the worst one for you, but what about yours? And let me clarify too that I don't mean like worst as in bad, or I mean it could be bad, or maybe it's the worst because the gameplay is not good or the concept. Mine would probably be racing games or sports games, but not for really the reason you think. I do kind of enjoy sports games, but I will exhaust to say they be ass. Yeah. I do kind of enjoy sports games, but I think that sports games and racing games are stale and just they don't innovate. Yeah, one person's hated genre. Did you know there? Yeah, did you know that there's an entire market? Gotcha, gotcha, Tomac. That's all right. There's an entire market of those train simulators that are entirely dependent on whales that really like train simulators. I wouldn't say I hate train simulators, but it's very niche and not my cup of tea. I think I forgot to go up the stairs or something, but I did find the waypoint, which is good. If I ever want to come and grind Nithilthak, dagger him on the dance floor, if you will, or on the loot floor. Yeah, like that was, I can't remember where I read that, but I was curious because they keep whales or train simulators. Yeah, I I know train simulator specifically makes, yeah, one good whale. I know train simulator specifically. I was confused as how they kept just bringing new copies, you know, new titles out for. I think it's gotten to the point of like sports games where it's like Train Simulator 2020 and 22 and 20, you know, and somehow I stumbled upon that type of article that's lots of those niche things are, you know, you make a game for somebody really specific that's willing to pay for it, and hey, it's worth your time, I guess. Now, if Tomac, you may be able to help me with this. I know there's a trick to... Hold on. I know there's a trick to discover which direction Nithilthak is, and it has to do with, like, scratches on the wall. I'm thinking he's to the southwest. Is that something you're familiar with? Like, there's a trick with the map generation that you can... just look, like, right when you enter the map, you can tell which way he is. I'm thinking it is these bone things on the wall here that look like scratches. Can you clarify that for me? Mephistos go left, left, right. Gotcha. Yeah, that's another one that I have a lot of trouble with, is finding my way through the Durance of Hate. And I remember that Bale is from the waypoint, you want to go right, and then to the third floor. And then it should update. No, I don't think this is it. But I do think I, like, just misread the signs on the wall. I don't think that... Oh, I missed an F rune. Not that that's that useful. That is pretty low. I think that's the third one. So yeah, okay. So I took the wrong path, but it definitely has something to do with the walls here. And it, if I remember, it's like scratches or something. They're either going to be on that wall for the southwest, one of these two walls, one of these walls, so it might be this one. But I think this one has the eyes, so I don't know if that's right or not. Yeah, here's some more pronounced scratchies, I think, maybe. Alright, well, we'll just pick a direction. It can't be... Even if we're wrong 3 times in a row, I mean, it's not going to take us too much time to check them all. We are going into danger here. No, he's not this way. If you're not aware, Nithilthak has an ability that's really overpowered. It's called Corpse Explosion. Where is... There he is. And it can pretty much one-shot you no matter how much health you have. So the rule is just don't stand by any corpses. Try to bait him into blowing them up, or destroy the corpses so that he can't use them to bomb you. Oh, okay, so there we go. He's down this way. So I guess it was this. It's like these scratches or something. I never could read them correctly. It's these. It's supposed to be these. These like bone things. But they were on the other wall too, so I'm not sure what I'm looking at incorrectly. Nevertheless, it's fine because this isn't a big map. You just kind of run down until your journal updates to let you know which is the right track. Oh, nice. I actually do want to take that. Get some more potions, repair. Drop off my gems and such. So, yeah, it looks like anyone who is interested in your plight there is leaning towards Monstropolis there, Comac, or Tomac. So what do we got? 37 goes to mana. 13. And I think that's the only thing that... Yeah. So we'll keep that one. I think I'm working on a Talrash's set with a sorcerer that I have. And we will try for another roll on our Grand Charms. You can use 3 perfect gems to re-roll a Grand Charm. Depending on its eye level, it may spawn with a plus to skills. It's pretty unlikely we'll get one that's relevant to our character, but it's something to do. I mean, you get tons and tons and tons of okay. So what we really want to do is draw his mobs away from him and go in and kill him before he... Because if we try to clear his mobs, we'll create lots of corpses that he can use to attack us. And like I said, they can basically one-shot you. They do a ton of damage. So we really don't want to be standing on corpses or near them. We want to draw his minions away from him until he creates an opening. Until it creates an opening. It was your vote. Well, it helped you decide what you really wanted to do, and that's the important thing. Run in there and let's jump on his little scrawny butt. Yeah, once we get on top of him, he's really not that big of a problem. But those corpse explosion we're cursed now. And we're not having a good time, so.
Hello.
So let's go get our dude. And try to play this really carefully. He also spawns those ice spawn. So, I mean, he doesn't really do it super fast, but it can be a problem because it basically spawns more ammo for him to use and throw at you. We just gotta find our entrance here. Yeah, you're right. I guess I could just, like, run past him. But, I mean, we're in the thick of it now, so... Content. I mean, don't you want to see my character die? Got to get that personalized loot. Yeah, Nithalthak isn't one of those, like... Oh, see that? This took half my health off. That is scary. So we're gonna run. I'm actually just using my Feral Rage there so I don't target any of the other enemies. Fury just randomly targets stuff around you instead of Feral Rage, which is just one target. So we got a Fool Rune. Yeah, loot. And we got a small charm. It is trash. And what is this? Cathan's Seal? Yeah. Yay, we beat him!
Hello.
Yeah, Thule. It ain't nothing like the triple TP scrolls, though. So what are we personalizing? Can you do, like, amulets? I guess it's between Endaro's Visage, Fortitude, and Storm Shield. Fortitude. We'll leave that poll up for a little bit and then come back and get our personalized item. Okay, we got 2 votes. 1 for Andariel's Visage, 1 for Fortitude. We got 5 people in the chat, so we'll leave it up just a bit longer. But it's looking like Fortitude's the real winner here. We have until, let's say, until we get to Ancient Sway, for anybody that's having trouble with it, figuring out what they want to choose. Now, if I remember, it's Monsters Inc. I thought it was Monstro. You thought I thought Monstro was in Birth by Sleep and not. Or no, Monstro's just a boss in Birth by Sleep, isn't he? Yeah, it is pretty good. So probably our next obstacle we're gonna run into is the barbarian spirits. They can kind of sometimes spawn with nasty affixes to make it really difficult. Plus you have to do it without cheesing them by going back to town, which isn't really the hard part, but it kind of adds to it. So we are gonna run. Oh, we are gonna run to Glacial Trail next. And then the Frozen Tundra. Yeah, I do think that our next level up is just going to be from the experience we get from beating the barbarians. We are getting nice experience, but just not enough. Okay, these are minions too. If you're just now coming into the chat, as someone would say, make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed the content. Maybe subscribe, catch another stream, throw a comment in the chat. Part of the draw of streams is that you can chat about stuff that you enjoy. If you enjoyed Diablo, and we do chat about that a good bit. I was just about to go to the thing. Alright. Well, I think we've had the poll up long enough. Looks like Fortitude it is. Personalized Fortitude. Wow, it's so pretty. My gosh, what the heck? This ghost is impossibly strong. I'm wasting so much money. Speaking of money, I'm getting to the point where I have enough to... I'll have to dump... I didn't even res him. What the heck? I can dump some of the money into gambling just to clear up some of my bag space. Does anybody have any suggestions for what I should gamble for? My last character, I got ingrained into grinding for Mara's Kaleidoscope, which is an amulet. But it's kind of a caster amulet, so I don't think it is something that I should be going for. You can get Stone of Jordans from gambling. Is that right? And that's an option. But if there's anything else that anyone can think of, I'll be down to try it. When I was living in Alabama, there was a lady coworker that had a cow pet, and his name was Diablo. I got sued. That's a really cool name for a cow. More ghosts. Excellent. And they're extra strong, and they're... Okay. So, my mercenary is just going to be dead permanently on this area, right? May want to save my money for, doctor bills. No, we're good. We are perfectly fine on money. Yeah. And goes, moo, 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 moo. It's a nightmare. We need to draw all these ghosts apart. Yep. Bro, you did. You're not really worth all these potions, but I really don't want to go back to town. But I have to. 8 people. We're climbing up there. We may be able to get to 10 this stream. I think that's our goal for most streams. Try to get maybe 10 people and maybe 5 likes. I think that's a good percentage. 50% of the people that come and hang out. Oh! Ooh, it scared me. You're dead. You're dead, buddy. Honestly, I should not do this again, but that's one of the dangerous things is trying to go back through a TP into a bunch of ghosts. I mean, they clump up pretty easily. How are we gonna... Wait, actually, let's go this way. Let's just avoid the situation. Let's be the bigger man there. What are we even fighting for anyway? Oh my gosh. What is this? Ghost Central. So what's after beating Ball? So after we beat Ball, yeah, basically it's just gonna be grinding on the dance floor. Probably follow the TZ zones. Depending on how well we can beat Bale and his minions, that might be the first place to start. Yep, remember to like the stream to reach 10 likes tonight. Second milestone. Well, let's not get too crazy, Jaime. Let's try for 5. I think we can get 5. Um, our character should do well. Maybe not against the minions specifically. I mean, I think they'll. Yeah, I think maybe I might have some trouble with like some of the later waves of Bale's minions just because of the stun. And that's iffy maybe. But Bale himself, I really shouldn't have a problem with. This build is really good against single targets anyway. So yeah, if we can ground Bale, we could probably get some good loot off of him. I'm pretty sure he drops Jalal's main, which is the next upgrade that I'm. Oh, nice, Glacial Trail. That's the nice upgrade. Next upgrade that I'm eyeballing, because if I get that, I can get myself an upgrade, and then I can pass off Andariel's Visage to Shalon. Them ghosts just absolutely. What's your damage and IAS? I think I'm at 60 IAS, maybe more. Hold on. 60 IAS, and then damage is about 2 to 3. Again, depending on. Oh, I don't like this. Don't like it at all. Depending on how well we can handle Bale, I also have a Tomb Reaver that I did do some like. This is not worth it. I don't want to fight that, and I'm not going back in there. I do have a Tomb Reaver that brings me up to like 120 or so IES, and about. It's like 3 to 7, I think, damage. But I have to get rid of Storm Shield and 3 points in my skills, so it kind of brings my survivability and stuff down quite a bit. So depending on how well we do, we may be able to swap to that to kind of speed up the grind on our TZs. Yeah, I have a Hell Rune in it for the mana regen, and then I was thinking about putting Shales in it, but I think where I calculated and where I was at in the damage numbers or the IAS numbers is adding 2 Shales at this point wouldn't like bring me to the next breakpoint. If I remember, I was at the last one. It goes from like 120 something is the next frame, and then after that you have to go to 180 or so. So I was really at a loss on what to put inside of the Tomb Reaver. It's not a good roll for a Tomb Reaver, but it did roll with 3 sockets, so this is pointless too. Yeah, I did play around with the Tomb Reaver, but I was uneasy about dropping the survivability from my shield and stuff. I did it at the time. The Tomb Reaver I had, I put it in because at the time I was at a place with a bunch of ghosts, and like I said, I didn't need the Shales, but I was getting irritated with the ghost burning through my mana, because if I don't have any mana, like, I don't do anything really, and I need it. I do need to attack to lifesteal, so yeah, it does hit hard, but Don't you die. Okay. Whoop. Don't want to run into those. Yay, we made it to ancient tunnels. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Through the mountain. Alrighty. Okay, it doesn't seem like these spike fiends do too much damage to me. I'm kind of running through the frozen tundra. Kind of was put me on edge there because, yeah, that's extra strong. I don't exactly know. It seems like we're doing okay, except for the seizure our computer is having. Let's use this corner here. Yeah, and Shalon doesn't seem to be taking damage, so I think we're okay to move into melee with these things. Yeah, I think we're good here with these frozen terrors too. And I don't know if that's my Xbox or the game itself. Got some ghostly abominations here. Abominables. We've been not really picking up a whole lot of full rejuves lately. I remember there for a while. I think it was in Act 2 or so. I was picking up a ton of those. Dang, a chipped topaz. Those are pretty rare for this part of the game. What's the most frightening enemy for my druid so far? And what gear am I aiming for? So probably the most frightening enemy, just in general, is groups of ranged mobs. So I think slinger cats, those succubuses that shoot the fireballs. Hang on, Tomac. I'll finish that thought and we'll move on to the gear suggestion. Anything that is ranged and impacts, because the Xbox is not like the... Wow. That's gonna cause some problems. The Xbox is not like the PC where you can just hover your mouse. It's dependent on which direction I'm pushing. So, and it's line of sight based, so I can only see the front monster in the mob. So groups of enemies that are ranged, it's hard for me to tell what the elite is, and that's really important. If it's cursed and extra strong, sometimes he can drop both those things at once and the group will one-shot me. That's probably the scariest. Just anything that's ranged. But I think that's not specific to the druid or this build, because yeah, that's a bad situation, is when you can't tell and then you just get unlucky with the rolls. As far as what gear I'm aiming for, Tomac, I want to get Jalal's main. Like I said, that's probably the one thing that if I could get anything, I would want Jalal's main for this character. I also am wanting to get a Grief to switch out with that. I need specific runes for that, and that might be something to do too, is just grind Countess, especially like if the Rune Tower is terrorized, then we can grind the floors up to her for XP, and then switch it down to players 1 for so we can get some rune drops. I want to get Grief. I want to get a Jalal's main. I actually have a wish list. Hold on, that I'll put on screen. Is it meh? That's strange. I saw I think Mr. Llama's like safety build for this is a Grief. Okay. So we'll take a look at that. So I think this is my wish list. I'm not sure if it's updated yet. So we got Grief, and I need ideally a 5-socket phase blade. I do have a Etten axe that I can use for it if I find the runes before the phase blade. A spirit, and that's not super important for my offhand. My alternate weapon offhand, it's not super important. It's just gonna make Call to Arms a little bit better. Jalal's main, Dracula's Grass, is not super important. Gore Riders is probably one of the more important ones, just because these don't really do a whole lot besides the fire resist increase. And then I need a ring. I'll probably keep Ravenfrost and use Bulkathos here, or Stone of Jordan. And then, besides that, we're looking good. I mean, we can always upgrade different things, like try to make another Call to Arms that has better rolls than that. Like I was saying, I was surprised you said Grief is meh, because Fury Druid build. Yeah, Ribcracker was the other thing, and it really depends on which one I get first. But it being hardcore, I'm kind of leaning towards the Grief. But as you saw, Ribcracker is an option, and I have that Tomb Reaver, which is kind of another offensive option as well. But safety's the name of the game. It's not so much of a big deal if I can't clear fast. like efficiently, because we're trying to get to 99. It's going to be a long grind anyways. But yeah, I mean, tips are appreciated. Just back and forth about it. Like, I've never made a grief, so I don't know how it changes the feel of the build. I don't think I've got a rib cracker either. So yeah, if you have more experience in that higher level stuff, that's appreciated. But really, the big issue is we're getting to the point where our choice for upgrades is very specific. We're trying to find specific drops, and that's the hard part, is trying to look for those specific drops instead of just going to a place that has a big drop table that you can... Any of those drops would be really good, Yeah. One second. All right. Excellent. Here we go. Ariat Summit. We are ready. The summit of Mount Ariat. Yeah, and we probably will get or be very close to a level with the experience. You get a ton of experience based on your level from these dudes. But they are kind of difficult, so let's see what we got. Yeah, a little scary. A little scary. One's got a curse. And let's see if we can split them up. Yep, Madoc is alone. He's probably the weakest one, and he's got the curse. So if we really wanted, we could take him down and then... Nope, nope. You're not going anywhere, buddy. Extra strong, though. I don't really want to be on the receiving end of his axes. So let's pull him back over here. I appreciate the support, Haima. Okay, there's one. Now we could, hypothetically, if the other ones don't have curse, we could sit here and wait for it to wear off. But I don't think we have to do that. There's Corlock. Okay. Did we split him off from his buddy? I think we did. Man, what a great pathing. He's extra strong and spectral hit, so we don't... I'm really wary of him one-tapping me. He's not cursed, so I might just let him jump around like an idiot. until... Okay, he's got the... Okay, now I feel a bit better. Yeah, okay, and we just took a hit too, so we know what his damage is looking like. And he's got Decrepify on him. So we're good here. And our curse is gone. Excellent. There's really good pathing that we got from these guys that they split so early. Usually they're up each other's butt the whole fight. So where did Talik go? And he's lightning enchanted and extra fast. Those are probably the best affixes that we could have got on him. So we do a good bit of damage, and we're ripping and tearing through this guy pretty easy. Yeah, they almost never like split up like that. You can get them to do it. It's just annoying. And you kind of have to work at it. But they literally just like split up right at the beginning for me. Yeah, and we have one more section to get our level. So I think we can find the waypoint up here and then maybe grind just to get that extra level for Bale. That glitch that I've been having today is a little worrisome. I'm worried that that's going to happen like right as I'm in some fight where timing is kind of the essence. Okay. Honestly, my somewhat. I've seen it happen before. And then when I started playing this a couple years back, there was a graphical glitch with some auras, and I had I actually had it was the Summon Druid build that had a bunch of auras stacking up anyways, so it got weird like that. But no, I've seen it before, but not to that extent. And it might just be the amount of effects on screen is a problem for Diablo. Yeah, we're not even 2/3 of the way to 99, Haima. I think it's 92 or so would technically be halfway as far as the point values. So we are just about half. We're at 1.6 mil. Or is it mil? No, 1.6 billion. And the achievement is 3.6. Ashburn the Flayer. I can't tell what his magic resist, extra fast and cold. Not too scary. We should be able to get another level before Bale. Oh, nice. There's the stairs to level 2. Level 2 is the one I remember where as you enter the floor, you make a right based on your character's what your character's facing, and then that should lead you to the staircase for level 3. We do want to get the waypoint though, because so we come out, his right is this way. Got soul killers, that's not too bad. We do want to get the waypoint because we're probably going to be streaming grinding, or at the very least we will definitely be coming back here, even if it's a difficult area to grind for our character. Bale's one of the best places to grind, and for XP especially. I think before Terror Zones were a thing, after like level 90 so, he was one of the few monsters that actually gave you experience, or meaningful experience, I should say. From what it sounds like, Tomac may have like anecdotal experience about that. We're at 8 viewers. If you know anybody that would be interested, go let them know. I'm streaming. We are chatting about Baldur's Gate 2. We're getting really close to the end game, and we can start grinding Terror Zones. We want to get up to 10 concurrent viewers at once, along with 5 likes. I haven't checked the likes yet, but I would assume we haven't made it. We actually have made it. We got 5 likes. Congratulations, everyone. Let's. If this was a bar, I would buy everyone around, but it's not. So, guess we just try to get to 10 likes. So we took a right. Keep going right. Poison should be okay, except for the assault on our eyeballs. We're just gonna follow the wall here to try to get to. Imagine, yeah. Drink them if you got them. Speaking of such, I should take a sip of my water. I brought it here for a reason. There's old Bale giggling like he knows he's got a joke that we've never heard. So here's the waypoint. 6 likes and 9 viewers. Excellent. I like your YouTube better than mine. Staying hydrated. Make sure we got enough TP scrolls. We'll head back in. And sorry, now that I'm actually going through the motions, I think it's from the waypoint. It's the right, not the door. So that's why it was like convoluted and stuff. But I mean, honestly, there's only one way to go at this point. I swear, if the stairs are gonna be like right here, this is a tiny map. I don't know if any of you that are watching saw the shorts. I'm trying to experiment with the shorts, and it's really funny because I made a couple based on the other stream I had the other day. Just pouring through and finding some, mildly funny spots. And one of the ones that's doing the best is me complaining about the inanimate object, like enemies, like the fire towers and stuff, and how tanky they get in hell difficulty. And I literally just run up to it and I'm complaining, and then I beat on it for like 30 seconds. And that's the one that's doing well, not me, not my amazing jokes or, ability to guess at uniques that spawn. It's that, and it really surprised me compared to the other ones that are doing like 30, 40 views. And this one's, I think, almost at 500. There's a shale rune, nice. And would you look at that? The stairs are to the right of the waypoint. Those are the hot tips that you'll get. Now, I have no clue how to read the map on this that spawns, so I usually just guess and run in a random direction. Okay. Gotta be careful, we cursed. And now we're decrepified. Yeah, it's no big deal. I mean, like I said, I'm just experimenting with them. Shadowknot said something about something that stuck with me about YouTube likes it when you like use all their features and click all their buttons. So I was trying out to see how well that shorts would do for my channel, get some more traffic on, type of thing. I also, I think it was Death Trick the other night that suggested this, of looking into vid IQ. And it looks like it's going to be somewhat useful. But the main thing I was really intrigued by was the SEO that it was supposed to generate even for the free version, and it actually doesn't do a whole lot for that. I think with the SEO now you have to have like the paid version, and I'm like I said, I'm a cheapskate. Alright, shale. I think shale is the rubies? Chipped ruby? Oh, and not all that other stuff. Excuse me. Yeah, chipped ruby. And then we got some diamonds we can put together. And, good evening. I'm about to beat Bale. What do you want to do? Oh, okay. Yeah, it should be, I don't know, maybe another, well, it's 12:30. What is it? Okay. Well, I was thinking about, it might, yeah, I might call it quits there, because Vale is going to be another, like, 30 minutes, and I just got to, like, a waypoint, so that might be a good stopping position. I already have a Talrash's belt. Oh, yeah, you mean, okay. Yeah, I did. Back here. There's a Talrash's right there. The reason I dropped it on the floor is because I found another one that rolled better. It's slightly better rolls, so I don't need both of them. Honestly, I probably won't need that one either, but actually, we'll go ahead and take a look at that. I thought I was building a yeah Tomac. I'll probably jump off after this. I'm gonna take a look at this real quick to see. I know I have a good bit of the Talrasha set for this sorcerer, but I am gonna end the stream after that. I actually think that no, I already had Talrashas. I had the full set anyways. So the question is which belt? Yeah, that would have been something that I would have done. Yeah. It was slightly better. I got 1 extra percentage of magic find. So, dump that. And we'll say goodbye. We got up to 9. We're at 9 viewers right now, so if you showed up for the stream, that's awesome. I really appreciate all you guys coming out and hanging out, chatting, helping me with the build, giving me support to get through it. So, I usually stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 10. So far, I've been sticking to it. So, if you want to catch another stream, that's Eastern Standard Time. Bye.